Hi, welcome back for another video. Today, we're tackling the Q&A. I will be your host today. I am Blade, the music composer for Hunter's Law. This will include the musics that are currently in the game and the musics that you have been hearing in the background of the past few devlogs. Also, I'm in charge of a big part of the game's gameplay design, balance, and sometimes help with the modeling and the map. However, 95% of what you guys have seen right now is a product of the amazing Emietta, so I'll not take credit for that. Let's get started. How many different kaijus will be there on release / in the next testing event? That we are not sure. As a side note, the new name for the kaijus is now aberrations as a whole, with kaijus only being the biggest of them all. To go back to your questions, like I said, we are not sure. Making a new aberration takes a lot of time from everyone on the team, and we want to make sure that the new aberrations follow a certain quality standard that keeps going up as we keep developing the game. Will you add more environment interaction? I, for one, would absolutely love to add more. Some are somewhat hard to make, but yes, more is planned. We think that the environment and the map is very important to the gameplay loop of the game. Adding environmental aspects to fights and exploration in the future is something we really find interesting and we would like to do. Will more weapon with different and unique play styles be had? Of course, that goes without saying. I will also go the extra mile to tell you that our plan is to make weapon types to have some type of unique mechanic tied to them that changes how the players play down the line. Different weapons should have somewhat different styles outside of their abilities and swing speed. Wouldn't you guys agree? Will testers get anything exclusive on release? We would like to. That's all I can really say for now. We don't have anything planned yet, but it is something that we want to do. Will there be magic in the game? No, there's currently no plans on adding magic to the game, as we want to keep the games from the player's side somewhat grounded. But this isn't to say that there will never be things in the game that could, let's say, resemble magic to some unaware folks. Will it be possible to realistically solo bosses, do quests solo and all that? This is an important point for the dev team. We want to make it possible for solo players to go through the whole game on their own. It will be much more difficult and time consuming, of course, but we will not add cheap methods of forcing team play, quote unquote, by adding stuff like time limits to kill an aberration or a kaiju, for example. That, alongside some other core gameplay design that have yet to be implemented but are planned for the future, are meant to help solo players. Why is Densu so charismatic? Hey man and woman, you learn from the best. Yours truly. Will the character progression be similar to build, like in Duplican, or classes, like in Rogue Lineage, for example? People will call it build down the line, but the system used will be different. More will be explained in future videos. We are still working on that very system. Will we be able to conquer the monsters and the kaijus and make them our pets or slaves? Probably not. Will there be races or clans with innate talents in the game? No. But think of the money! No, we're not gonna do that. This will be it for today's video. If you guys have more questions, if you have suggestions, as usual, the Discord is down below in the description. Hope you guys have a nice one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.